some videos here in a few minutes. It's like 74. It's still a little humid. Beautiful blue skies, as you can see. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Some clouds. I don't know. I think we're expecting some storms later on, but not too bad. Come on in. Button, and when this posts, if you would hit the put a comment on this, that would be helpful. And then make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys, if you're not. That's how you tell people that you like the channel, and then it eventually gets around to other folks and we keep growing. And then make sure you hit that notification bell. That's how you know when we are live or when we're doing stuff or whatever. So very, very cool. And again, just look at that sky. Super cool looking. Again, there are quite a few clouds, but none of them look super threatening. Oh, here comes Peoples. Let's see who's here. All right, time to put the glasses on and stop being cool. There's Keith the Spam Freak, and there is Tim B and Kathleen Smith. What is up to each and every one of you? Got a lot of folks already jumping in. Hit that like button as you come in. Hey, Projectiles, good to see you as well. So yeah, out for just probably 2 laps here real quick. Since it's cooler this afternoon, I did 20 plus thousand steps yesterday because I went on a hike. If you guys don't follow Stuff KC Does, that's my other channel. There will be a bunch of scenic shorts going up over there today, and eventually I'll get around to editing a long form video of that and some other hikes I've done recently. Did it, like I said, well over 20,000 steps, and most of those were straight up the side of a mountain. Very much straight up the side of the mountain. So I'm out getting my steps a kickstart here this morning, or this afternoon, I guess, and then I'm going to go record some reviews. So my wife said, you may call me Mr. Amazing if you want. She does. I'm sure she does. Any spam on the other channel? No. I don't spam people, only you. Oh my goodness. Now that's a little puppy. You guys want to see the little puppy? I'm live on my silly YouTube channel. Oh, come on. There we go. See the little puppy, guys? Toby. Very cute. All right. So, no, we just keep it real on the other channel. We have, hikes and disc golf. Once my finger ever heals. I have not disc golf now in, 2.5 months probably. It just hurts too bad. Hey, SC Knife Monkey, what is going on? Kathleen, is called Stuff KC Does. It's just all outdoorsy stuff. And sometimes cooking, and sometimes, you know me. It's a little bit of weird stuff. All right, let's see. Hold on, let me get the brace off my finger real quick because I can't open a knife properly with that stupid thing on, but it hurts if I don't keep it on. Hey Jake, what's up, man? Oh yeah, it's beautiful out here today too. There's a nice breeze. Man, it was actually cold on my hike yesterday. We were in shorts. Yeah, there you go, Keith. I mean, that was cool. Poggy Bonsi. I don't know what that is. But hello there, dog. All right, so, whoa, first knife in the pocket today is the Tinger. This is the Concept Knives Thunderhead. This is for day 3 of Tempest August. Oh, come on, Casey. What are you doing wrong here? It's the way I'm holding it. But yeah, there we go. This particular variant is sold out everywhere. If you see one of these, people are asking about them. Let me know. I believe this variant is pretty much gone. If anybody sees them, let me know, and I'll let people know. All right. That is the first one. Second knife in the pocket today. Look at that view. Is this guy, the Civivi Guile. What do you guys think of the Guile? This is a sleek, slicey, beautiful blade designed by Sean Ashmore from Peace Neighbor, and also The Rookie on ABC, and Iceman from X-Men, and just a sleek design. He showed this to me like a year ago. Just impressed with the kind of thin, sleek, beautiful profile. And by the way, I did some cutting on a video that you'll see later today. It is a slicer. Hey, Mike Jernak, good to see you. So those are the two I have in the pocket today. Hey, Jason, what's up, man? Yeah, I try. I sure have fun with it. The blade length on which one? I showed two different knives, Jake. Hey, what's up, Aries? Interesting shape. Sure it is, yeah. And I would be middle finger flicking the snot out of it if my finger didn't hurt. Yeah. Okay, all right. Well, there you go. Tim found a black and copper Thunderhead at Chicago Knife Works. Okay, no wonder I didn't know, Tim, because I don't ever look there. Hey, what's up, Freak Show? I will send people there that are looking for one. Thank you. How are you, Freak Show? Good to see you. Thanks to all the folks in here today and the channel members. Appreciate you guys and your incredible support. Would not do this without you. And definitely appreciate each and every one of you. Happy Sunday, Joe. Dang, that's a good price too. Very nice price, Tim. I don't know where a deal is going on, but I saw somebody post in my comments this morning that they got a Concept Baba Yaga for $130. I was like, what? I asked them where, but they haven't replied yet. So that's a heck of a price for a Baba Yaga. What's up, Angry Tom? The laundromat sucks our stuff. What? Sucks our stuff. Okay, I'm gonna stop so I can read this. The laundromat sucks. Our stuff went out. Add expensive. Holy crap. Okay. Well, sorry about that. I own a K-Bar U.S. Space Force fighting knife. That's the only K-Bar I own in my collection. Oh, wait a minute. I also have a Bob Dozer folder in green Grivery. Did Joe win a penguin? Very cool. Black market, I bet. Maybe. I was just like, wow, where'd you get that deal? And he didn't respond, so maybe that's what it is. Yeah, it's very pretty today. It's starting to get warm. Like I said, I did 20,000+ steps yesterday. I actually did about 9,500 just working around the yard. And then that hike took up the rest. Right at 10 miles of walking yesterday. So I was telling my wife I was feeling lazy today. Too bad I can't take the extra from yesterday's steps and apply it to today. That's not how it works. But I'm at like, I don't know. I think I'm at like 354 or 355. So I'm getting very close to a year of 10,000 steps a day. For today, Neil, we're probably not doing so great. Let's see. We are at, yeah, 3,200. This is only, I'm just going to do two laps right now, and then I'm going to go work on some videos. I want to record, I have to record my hot brass jack video. Those are dropping, I believe, on Thursday at Traditional Pocket Knives. So I need to get that recorded because I'm not going to have a lot of time early this week. My week is psychotic. And then I'm going to record my Azusa El Dorado video. Now, if you guys have not heard, okay, Tim, if you want to add this to your crazy deals are us. Now, it is a pre-order, but if you pre-order a Azusa Blade Works El Dorado in 4 variants with Vanex, these are made by Miguron, with Vanex and either G10 or micarta for $97.50. You also get an Azusa Cochise in 14C for free. That is crazy. So you're paying less than $100 for a Vanex knife and a 14C knife made by Miguron. To me, insane. And that's a pre-order deal. And they will be ready later this year, is all he has said. Which scales of the hot brass jack? I got the buffalo horn, which is very cool. Sparks and Sawdust, what's up? Hot here. Gotcha, man. Well, it's definitely cooler here. Like I said, when I went on that hike yesterday, we were shivering at the start until we got our blood pumping really good. Yeah, again, it's a pre-order, so I get it. A lot of people don't like pre-orders, but I think that's one of those cases under $100 where the pre-order is totally warranted, because he's giving you a totally free knife. And by the way, unless you just hate front flippers, because that's a front flipper only knife, the Cochise is. The Cochise is a great $40 knife. Great knife at $40. That was a heck of a deal. And then if you add on, you know, the fact that you get the Van X one too, just crazy. So very, very good. It's a heck of a deal. So I'll be recording my video on that, and then I'm probably going to do one more today just to try to catch up. I'm still a little behind, but I don't have a lot coming in right now, so I'm not super worried about it. But I might try to get maybe to, I don't think I'm going to wait to do my review on the Monterey Bay OTF until they do another run. It just makes sense to review it once there's more coming in stock. So I'm going to ask Sanford when those will be coming. I got that. I still haven't done my full review on the Machine Wise Sonora, but I'm going to hold off. Probably maybe the 2 tour knives. I might, well, I got more tour stuff coming in. So I don't know. I may only do 2 videos today. We'll look through what else I got and decide. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know why some people still don't do ambi stuff. It's just crazy. Is the Hell Dorado the one with the crazy? Yes, and he added 2 more jimps. So back behind the thumb studs, there was no jimping, and so he added 2 more. So it is, yeah, crazy jimping. That's my only complaint on the knife, is I wish the jimping was a little more normal. It doesn't really hurt. It's just, I could see if you were doing a ton of cutting without gloves, it may be a little irritating, but it's a heck of a work knife and a heck of a deal. But I get you, Tim. It is the one with the very aggressive jimping. Let's take another look at the pretty sky here. I hear a plane over there. So there's the university I work for has a flight program, and so there's almost always planes flying over. And for some reason, right over my house is where they do their stall training. So you'll hear them climbing and climbing and climbing, and then you'll just hear the plane cut off. And sometimes they'll go into a little flat spin and try to get the student pilot to get it out, which is really interesting to watch. I'm sure the instructor is standing by to take over if anything should go wrong, but it's pretty wild to see a plane go into a flat spin right over your house. I'm like, could you stop? Could you go over there? I like good jimping, but yeah, that's crazy. Nice gloves, nice with gloves though. Yeah, absolutely. And I think he is a guy that works with his hands, so I get why people that design stuff like that do it the way they do. You know, so it is what it is. There's 20 people in here and 13 likes. Just imagine the plane in a nice little falling leaf. Yeah, that's what it looks like when they cut the power. Well, the power cuts itself because you're doing a stall. And by the way, for those of you that don't know about what a stall is and how it happens, go do some studying on it, because it's very interesting. If you think about it, flight is actually a pretty precarious thing. You can disrupt that the airflow under the wing pretty easily if you're not careful. Power combined with lack of airflow just kills flight, and it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild indeed. Hey, Julian. Not too much. I'm just out for a quick walk. Planes are like sharks. Got to keep moving. Yeah, exactly. I work in television and radio. I do a little bit of everything. I'm an engineer. I'm a manager. I do production. I run camera. I do whatever it is. I do a little bit of everything. And I gotta rest that arm. It's going numb. I only know what stalls are for playing Red Baron back in grade school. There you go. All right, I'm switching back. EDC for the ADHD. What's up? Think of a helicopter, it just beats the air into submission. Yep. Hey, Sean, what's going on this fine Sunday? Hope you're off work today. I would assume so, as there's really no events going on. The funny thing on a day after a punishing hike is, yes, my legs are sore a little bit, but this just feels super easy. Like my legs are just kind of gliding, you know? Super, super easy indeed. So in the chat, I'm curious how many of you guys, and then I'm going to wrap this up in a minute, how many of you folks have a concept underhead? I have the feeling that these are still selling pretty well. They, at last report, which is about a month ago, they had already sold 250 of them. I still feel like they're selling pretty well. Got a really nice compliment yesterday from somebody saying I was carrying the Wee Inmate, and somebody wanted to make clear that they thought the Thunderhead was a better knife than the Inmate, and I'm like, look, this isn't a competition. Jared did a really good job with that one, but I know that one doesn't appeal to a lot of folks. Yeah, but mine's kind of odd too, if you think about it. Dilly Bob, hello there. KC versus Knives, he'd kick my butt. Have you seen him? That's a big dude. He's kind of, yeah, I've got about as much muscle as a baby has. No, I'm kidding. My metabolism is so high, it is very hard to put on muscle. Very difficult. Well, I mean, that's, again, it's a personal thing, Tim. I get it, man. I don't know. Jared's a good dude. I don't want to sit out here trashing his knife. I like the Inmate. I am going to be selling my Inmate. I need to keep stuff moving so that I can buy more stuff. I'm going to be selling the Inmate. I'm also going to be selling the Devo. What's the last one? The Binge. I'm just not much of a front flipper only guy, and it's a very small knife as well. So I'm gonna be selling the Wee Inmate, the Binge. I don't know, a couple other things very soon. Yeah, I mean, he'd kill me just like, you know, he'd start punching in a rapid formation freak show, and I'd be dead. Just want to have one more milling line going the wrong way. There you go. You like that, huh, Neil? Oh, gosh. You know, it is so insane right now, guys. I know these people mowed their grass like 4 or 5 days ago. Everything is growing like an insane rate right now. It's just so hard to keep up. And I put my mower back together yesterday after my father-in-law sharpened the blades, and now it's thrashing is what I would describe, and something's not right. I think we're out of balance somehow. So I'm gonna have to take it back over there and take the blades back apart again and see what we can do to get it right. All right, I don't know, I started another lap, but I didn't really mean to. I'm gonna turn around halfway down and go back in and get going on some videos. It's already, isn't it? Yeah, it's already 1:15, so I need to get going on recording some videos. So I'm gonna go do that in a moment here. So I'm gonna turn around right up here, and I'll keep talking to you guys for a couple more minutes, and then I'm done. Tell me about it. Just moved property a couple days ago, and it looks like a jungle. Yeah, mowed. I'm sorry. I have an issue with cycling. I used to bike a lot, and I gotta tell you, maybe I'm just a weenie or couldn't find the right seat or whatever, but man, it's just a very painful form of exercise. I just don't care for it. Nope, it's me again. I haven't scheduled any guests. I gotta tell you, there's a core group of folks here that'll understand this. I don't know how I want to say this. So I was really excited to have my last guest on, Chris from Lone Star, and I thoroughly enjoyed the conversation. I did not have a problem with the conversation. Chris is completely different than me. His thoughts, his views, what he does, how he feels about those thoughts, and I feel strongly that not everybody coming on my live stream has to be or is like me. They're gonna have different views and feelings, and I thought we had a fairly open dialogue, but you would be surprised by the number of people that have hammered me about having Chris on. Asked me to never have him on again, didn't like the stream. Every time I think I do a really nice stream, there's a faction of people that don't care for it. So I gotta be honest and say that I'm struggling coming up with guests right now. I'm kind of gun shy and a little uptight about it. So it is what it is. Yeah, I've tried both. I've tried both pack rat, but maybe I need to just try again. But I enjoy walking and hiking. I'm gonna go do some more hikes this coming weekend. It's just being out in nature, beside a creek, on a mountain, after being in a crappy office all week is amazing. Well, I don't agree with him either, Kathleen. That was kind of the point. But I hear what you're saying. Yeah, exactly. Makes the world go round. No, we're not having Medford on. Well, I guess what you guys have to understand, again, don't take this the wrong way, but there's a long line of guests that I've kind of taken some heat for having on. And when you've done it like 7 or 8 times where people got kind of frustrated and upset with the guest, and then you do it again, it just gets really tough. It kind of makes me reticent to ask people to come on because Chris told me some people made some really bad negative comments on some of his posts after having him on. And the last thing I want to do is bring heat on a guest. Chris was very kind to take time out of his day and come on, and some people apparently went after him on some of his posts. I have asked them, Kathleen, multiple times. So I don't think that one's going to work out. Let's keep having different views about opinions is what makes community so great. Yeah, I agree. Oh, I just think people kind of didn't like the fact that he was USA only and kind of bashing Tempest indirectly is what some people took it as, and then immediately says TikTok's his favorite platform. Some people got really bent out of shape about that. Yep. So I don't know. I'll be working on more guests. Don't get me wrong. I'm just taking a break. If that makes any sense. All right, I'm wrapping this up because I'm going to go in and record videos, and I'm going to get a big swig of water. So anyway, and by the way, anybody in the chat, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about people who, because there were people that may be in the chat that just raised some concerns that were very, what's the word? Calm and considerate about Chris's comments, but there are people that are not in the chat and are not regularly in this chat on these live streams who were pretty rude about it. So those are the people I'm talking to. I'm not talking to anybody who is a regular. I love hearing feedback from my regulars that explain, hey, here's why this may not be the best direction. That I love. I need that. But there were some people who were downright rude to Chris. That's who I'm referring to. You don't have a bigger supporter than me. I will go to the mats over you and Tempest. No, I agree. He was not. He was trying to give his opinion, which I don't agree with, and that's fine. I honestly don't believe, boy, this sounds just as hateful as what everybody else said, but this is not how I meant it. It's going to be hard for him to keep doing what he's doing long term. There are just not enough really good USA made knives out there. They were just saying it's a Chinese app, a freak show, and he doesn't like Chinese knives. But there's not a US app that I'm aware of that does this stuff. Well, I mean, there's YouTube, so just do YouTube, I guess. But all right, I'm gonna go. I didn't mean to go down this path so deep, but anyway, there's 21 people in here, 22 likes. I like it. I am gonna go work on the 2 videos, maybe 3. So like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell to all, and thank you guys. Love China fast, exactly. But I agree, Chrissy. But there's not enough USA made knives to sustain a business in my opinion, long term. It's gonna be tough. I hope he can do it, but it's gonna be tough. All right, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell to all, and thank you guys for your support and for watching the Knives